Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here, and today we're going to be looking at Wonder Woman Annual 2 from 1989. Alright, so this is fun. This is by George Perez from when he was on Wonder Woman after his post-Crisis on Infinite Earths reboot. And this is a cool annual because it's written by George Perez, but it's an all-female art roster here. So that's super cool because Wonder Woman is, the most prominent female superheroine, and she should be handled by women whenever she can. I mean, as the movies can attest, she wasn't in any better hands than she was with Patty Jenkins, and I'm so glad it had a female director because I really think it needed that. And Patty totally pulled it off, obviously. So, let's see, I think this is Colleen Doran, yeah. Colleen Doran, she did an independent book for years called The Distant Soil, but she's like a renowned veteran in the comic book industry. And then we get some art by Cynthia Martin, who I love her work. She did some Star Wars stuff, and she also did Spider-Man, believe it or not, and some other things, but I don't know. So this is when Wonder Woman was living in Boston. She lived with the Professor Kapatalis, who was like, she taught ancient Greek history, and her daughter Vanessa, who wound up becoming the Silver Swan. There's Mindy Mayer, Wonder Woman's publicist. I thought that was always a good idea. George Perez added such great elements to the story, like, Wonder Woman would need a publicist because she's essentially a celebrity. And if you think about it, superheroes, even though it annoys me to no end when they have social media and comic books, because it's like, chances are you're reading a comic book on your phone and you don't need your nose pressed into it or be reminded of it. It's like super annoying, but of course Wonder Woman would probably have an Instagram and have someone to manage it and stuff like that. Art by Trina Robbins, the great Trina Robbins, total legend. Ramona Fradon, sorry, another legend. I love Ramona's work on Teen Titans. This is a fun issue, just a classic, 80s. I think that's a great idea that they got all females to illustrate this. And it's cool that George wrote it because he's such a feminist himself and just draws such a great, thoughtful, amazing, awesome, empathetic Wonder Woman. And arguably probably the best contribution to Wonder Woman's history, I would say. This is illustrated by Barb Rausch, and I have not heard of her before this. I haven't heard of her since this, but I have to say her art is really pretty, so I'm enjoying that in here. Give us a little stripper, burlesque kind of Wonder Woman. Jan Duursema, who did Warlord, and what else did she do? But I feel like she had her own independent book too, but I can't remember to save my life, but I know she did do Warlord. And I think she filled in sometimes on Batman and the Outsiders, if I remember correctly. But there's a lot of great female artists in here, and this is coming from a time when the female artists who were in the industry, and there were a lot less than there are now, weren't as much in the spotlight or didn't get as much fanfare as their male counterparts. So it's kind of cool that they got the exposure that they did here. And as you can see, the art is killer, chicks kick butt, and they can draw just as great, competent, action-packed superhero fanfare as men can. So there you have it. Mary Wilshire, remember her? She did the Firestar miniseries over at Marvel. Anyway, so that's Wonder Woman Annual 2 from 1989. All female art written by George Perez. Total fun blast from the past. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share my content, and I'll bring you some more soon. All right. Thanks, guys.